You probably won't believe this, but I am still working on this birthday out. Okay, just it's okay. It's okay. We'll make it past. But look, now this is very important because it's so ridiculously outside of the box and illogical to me. Doesn't compute in my head. So maybe it will help you. I mean, I don't even know what's going to happen, but I want you to see this, and then I'm going to try something, and we'll see what happens. But just seeing this, I think, is beneficial. You're like, get on with it already. All right, man. Um, so if you saw the other video, you know I'm having problems with this. Different types of problems, but it's supposed to do the English version, it's supposed to do the Spanish version. The Spanish version is working, the English version is not. On the deployed side, on the development side, it works fine. Okay, we already knew that. But now that's English and it plays. I'm just not gonna play it. And this is taking a while for some reason, but
Hola,
Spanish. This is English. English. I'll just prove to you that it
hello.
works. All right. So that's the same view as the deploy view, but it's in the um, development window. But look at this. Why is this even showing right now when I have deleted all of the videos? The only video here is the English version, but yet both versions are playing and playing correctly, and the Spanish version is not even uploaded. So maybe, see, this is English. Here's Spanish. There's nothing there. That's just placeholder. Is See that? So, and I tried to upload it. I'll do it again while you're here. Nothing. So, maybe this. Oh, let me do this though. Maybe this provides some type of intel. What happened just now? Oh, wait. Oh, and this is uploading again or doing something. I don't. Is Why is it doing that? It's supposed to have already been uploaded, just sitting there. So why did it need to go through that stage again? Whatever it just did. Overflow, over scroll behavior. Seems to me that this may give Replit information it needs to figure this out. You see, this is what I'm trying to say. So I'm going to get a screenshot of this. Okay, I just discovered something weird. No, the deployed version is not working, but the develop develop version is still working. Here is the even more weird part. There is nothing in the Spanish version upload. I, in fact, there wasn't when I checked. Only English and Spanish in the single video spot, which was Spanish. But then I deleted it from the single single video Jeez Louise spot. So now the only video uploaded is the English version. However, the development uh, invite still displays both versions correctly. Something is terribly wrong. Also, I can't even upload the Spanish version now. So maybe all of this information will help you figure out what is wrong, but there seems to be quite a lot wrong in various places. Huh. All right, let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. I can see the issue now. Looking at your screenshot, you have English video, Spanish video empty, single video empty. But development is still showing both videos correctly, which means there's data somewhere. Let me check what's exactly in the database right now and fix this systematically. Sure, Replit, sure. I can see the video uploaded correctly, uploads and calls autocomplete on complete with the video URL. The issue is that the flyer generator isn't saving the new upload videos to the database. That's because it's disabled. The flyer generator is not relevant here. The core issue is clear. Your uploaded videos aren't being saved to the database when you upload videos in the dashboard. You must click the Save Custom Content for them to persist. Let me fix this. I'm making the videos upload automatically. They don't upload in order to save. All right, it says upload a new video. Okay. Spanish. Where's the Spanish version? Spanish version right here. Now we got the English and we got the Spanish. English content saved. And it doesn't have anything here, but okay. Why is this one? So if this is true, then the problem is that the English is not saving because the URL is still visible. In the Spanish, if it's saved, then it is no longer visible once saved. And why is something in the single video space? I didn't even upload anything there. The Spanish is going to the single video space. That's what's happening. And that's why the Spanish keeps getting served, but I don't know why it's only served. Wait, it's still played? I don't know. When I upload in Spanish slot, I think it's getting saved to the single video slot. You're right. I see the issue. It's ridiculous, man. Exactly. The video went to the video URL instead of the video URL ES. Video URL EN instead of video URL ES. I mixed up the upload slots. Let me fix it immediately. Can't make this up. Cannot make it up. Perfect. Yeah, I don't know about perfect. Spanish. Oh, it's already there. Spanish. And now the English is not there. But it's uploading at least. Says it's saved. It's loading up. Well, let's see. Single version. Still doesn't, I mean, I still don't understand why the preview works here. Why is it different in the preview, in development, in the deployed version? It's puzzling to me. Let's even see.
Hello, you're. Hola, estás invitado a una.
Mm, 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 mm. World premiere. And the reason was because right now boutique apps is set up for 3 pathways. If you already know how to describe the app that you want, you already got in your mind exactly how it's going to work. 2, you just got a business and you trying to figure out how the app would work to help that business. Or 3, you got a domain name and you are looking for ideas on what to do with that domain name. So this particular thing that I'm working on now, I'm just out here with it. I don't have it's just an idea that came up at the last minute because of a situation that occurred, which was a guy trying to have a birthday party. He needed it in English and Spanish. I did the flyers and the invitation video, and I could see a problem on the horizon. Like you're this is going out to 2 different audiences, target market, Spanish and English. You're the contact for them RSVPing, and you got other stuff going on, and they're able to contact at different times, you know, in an unorganized fashion. And more than likely, you're not going to get all of those calls because you're going to be doing other stuff. So it just seemed like an organizational nightmare. So I said, suppose there was an app that you could use to create the flyer in English and Spanish. You send it out instead of
Hola,
figuring out who to send what. You just send this one thing. It creates the invitation. You send that out. You share the link that it creates to everyone, and that person
can choose whether they want to use it in English or Spanish. And the video won't be over by the time I explain it, which is fine. They can choose, their language, and the invitation is going to serve. Now, originally, what happened was, I had this grandiose idea of how it would work, but once I got into it, it didn't exactly go like that. So this is the hindsight. This is the benefit of the hindsight narration instead of the audio that goes with the video. But in the video, I'm actually going down the pathway where I'm trying to make the app do all of this stuff. And it probably would have done it. Um, this is not going very well at all for the simple fact that I made the video go too fast and I can't keep up
Yeah,
with what's
we
going
all
on
right.
in the
It's
video.
okay, bud.
But we haven't started yet. I don't know. This might.
How long it take you to figure that out?
Hello, you're invited to. Hola.
Now let me check if the deployment is the issue. What?
Might track well. But anyway, so so let me backtrack. Let me get to the. I'll come to that later. So ChatGPT did fine in helping me come up with all of the things that I described and putting it in a more organized manner of all of the, and describing all of the pieces of the tech that I needed in order to make this happen. Now, this is why I made the app boutique apps is because once it get to that point, and if you was to say, give me the instructions that I need to give to Replit in order to create the app, it's gonna go bonkers, and it's going to try to micromanage how Replit operates. And I already knew this because I had asked the agent in Replit itself, which do you prefer? So I already ran that split test and I gave it an example. I actually created an app. Actually, I think I did it for boutique apps to create boutique apps, or one before it, I don't know. But I did that again here, where since I already was using ChatGPT and I got all of these ideas together, so it knew everything that I wanted to do, I said, okay, this is perfect time to do a split test again to make sure that the first time it wasn't just a fluke and that my opinion or my interpretation of what Replit was saying is accurate. Uh, Give me a minute. So here's the deal. The no-code agents don't want you to try to micromanage everything that they do. They want you to talk about what the app does, how it does it, the process, what problem it solves. It wants a bird's eye view of what it is you're trying to create. It doesn't want you to say the user account should be named this and you should have these fields available and it maps this way. They don't want all that. But I said, all right, we're gonna run this split test again. So what I did is I just said, all right, so this is what I told ChatGPT. I said, so everything that we've gone over to get to the point where I now have an organized um, set of instructions and the tech stack that's needed to create this app. Now I want you to summarize based on all of that conversation to get here. And I want you to tell me exactly what the app does, exactly how it does it, the problem that it solves, and the flow to get from point A to point B. And so that's what it did. And so then I took all of that information and then I put it in Replit agent. And well, I said, all right, so this is what we're doing. We're going on a journey right now. And I'm going to give you two versions of instruction to start creating this app. The first version is going to be a bird's eye view. I'm going to explain what the app does, what I want. I'm going to explain the benefit to the person who uses it. So what the app does and how it goes about doing it, what problem it solves, and the process that I envision to solve the problem. And I said, this, and then once you're finished and you tell me you're ready, I'm going to put in a different set of instructions, which is a PRD that is very specific, telling you what accounts to take, what accounts to create, what tech stack to use, you know, examples of coding on how to accomplish certain things. So that's the journey we're going to take. And I want you to tell me in the end which way you prefer to receive the information, the PRD. How do you want the PRD set up in order to use to create the app? And so that's what I did. And just as I had expected, because this is why I built boutique apps the way that I did, boutique apps creates your PRD in this way, because I had already ran this test. But this was just a way to um, do it again to make sure that I had the best practice as part of how boutique apps create your PRD. So I ran the test. That's what you were seeing in the beginning. And yes, the agent said, yes, I prefer version 1 because I don't need, I'm doing squats. I said, I don't need you. It said, I'm paraphrasing. It said, I don't need you to try to tell me how to do my job. I just need to know what it is you envision, what you're trying to create, you know, because first of all, some of the stuff is good, but some of the stuff that you're saying in this PRD that's very technical and specific is unrealistic for an MVP and it uses a lot of outside and third party resources and APIs that in so many words,
Hola.
it didn't really want to say this, but it said what I interpret it as it goes beyond the scope of what should be expected for me to be able to do, or possibly for you to be able to help me do since you're using a no-code app. You know what I'm saying? This is unspoken stuff that I interpreted from. But
So clicking this is not actually affecting this, but it also didn't change anything with this. So at first I was wondering if somehow this button got attached to how this displayed on the deployment, but it doesn't seem to matter. Didn't change anything. But now this disable and enable button is not even working because if I enable it, disable, it's still not enabled. It's still not displaying on the other side. So that's not the main concern right now, but if I wanted to use it, it wouldn't work. I see, still not working. Please fix it. Someone is waiting on this app. Please, please, I beg of you. You are embarrassing me. I've chosen Replit to be the main character in my YouTube video series of making or working on apps for 100 days, and you are failing me miserably right right now. Please, please, please fix this problem once and for all. For all. Take as long as you need to troubleshoot and fix this problem once and for all. This was once working. It is working in the preview window. What else do you need to know to zone in zone in on the area of concern that should be corrected? My word, I could hire a junior developer to find a solution to this, I'm sure. But you are supposed to be the answer to no code. To the no code experience. I should have said, are you going to let Lovable take you out? Are you going to let Bolt take you out? Are you going to let Base 44 take you out? What's the deal here? I understand your frustration completely. Let me fix this right now. The issue is crystal clear. Development works, deployment doesn't. This is a deployment environment problem, not a code problem. The deployment is using different database instances than development. You said that before. So what? Figure out how to good both deployment and development use the same database. So the issue isn't database sync. The deployment is failing to fetch data from critical. The deployment API returns only 29 bytes versus development turning 2,000 bytes, 2,000 plus bytes. The deployment is returning an error or minimal response. Let me check exactly what the deployment API is returning. Found it. The deployment returns message event not found with 404 error. This means development works finds the event with slug. Deployment fails, can't find the same event. This is definitely database sync issue. Deployment is using a different database or the data isn't there. Let me check it if we have multiple database instances. The database exists, but deployment can't find the event. Let me check if there's a different database environment for deployment versus development. This often happens with environment variables. Perfect. The database has the event count equal 1 and development access is fine, but the deployment returns 404. This is 100% of deployment configuration issue. The development environment is either 1, using a different database connection string, or 2, has routing issues, or 3, has server configuration problems. Let me force the deployment to rebuild completely by pushing the database schema and restarting everything. Okay, Replit. Okay. Just do the deal, all right? All right, let's go over here and see what's happening in the I feel like I could have made that clearer. Perfect observation. You're
More
absolutely
clear.
right. When the user clicks the create event button and the upgrade prompt appears at the top, they don't see it because they're scrolled down. Let me fix this by either moving the prompt and it's probably better to tell it to do one or the other or ask it, which is better user experience. Or just go by what you would prefer. Move the button down to the create event thing. Okay, great. And let's see if it still goes to the price card, which it did before. And now when it comes over here, it comes down at the bottom instead of going to the top. Oh, I know that. Somebody cannot trigger deployment. All right. Invatero. Great. Now, when you click to upgrade, you're taken to the bottom of the price options. Should be taken to the top to select which tier you want to upgrade. Still deploying to. What does this do? Man. Oh, okay. You can still got to do work it's on defaulted the to the 699. I don't work on the model site actually. No, having the same problem takes with the model site here actually. Again. I'm about to switch and get started platforms button. In a minute. Oh, maybe it's not selected. Should be able. I'll just make sure it checks to activate. Matter of fact, if I had these problems this week, I'm switching. I'm testing. I'm trying base 44. I think it may. Well, I'll just leave it there. I want to get past this. I want to get to the create a flyer part. That's what we're supposed to be working on when I encountered that issue. Look like it's going to rain today. I think it was supposed to rain today. We're in Dominican Republic right now. This is something lawsuit. Oh boy, here we go again. Something before looking at the stock market that you can do to help you be able to move as you would like across the country. Creating apps and pretty much a lot of stuff you can do online. Next, we're going to squeeze in actually trying to market some of these. That's what we'll be doing next week, guys.
Oh yeah, I forgot about
Next
that.
week, tune in. We're going to be creating ads. In addition to, we're going to continue to do our thing at the regular time, 7 o'clock. But we're also going to have some footage with ad results. See how that goes. Because, of course, you don't want to just keep creating stuff forever.
Hola.
Like somebody I know, me, told me have to sell something. And then the reason that I encourage all of you guys to make YouTube channels is to do the exact same thing that I'm doing. What's happening is I'm creating a basically portfolio
Of yarning on
of
video.
experience and learnings in addition to teaching. So
Hola.
there's no way to get around the fact
Hello.
that I am going through. I'm playing with it. My own training experience of improving on learning how to know code, the nuances, things to look for, the best practices, and specifically operating using Replit, but in more general, how these no code tools work. You see how I was able, I mean, that's how come I made that boutique apps. I told you what it was going to say you prefer. That's because I already asked all of those questions when I made that app. And the app, boutique apps, is set up to provide you a PRD in the way that Replit says it wants to the PRD, just the way you saw it said today. I don't. That might have been a video. Oh, I got two videos that's messed up, but I'm pretty sure the Loom team will be able to get me one of the videos. I think that's the one where I started on this journey today. So you'll see me go through that process of I feed Replit two versions of the. Well, actually, one is not even a PRD. It is just what the app does and how it operates and what problem it solves. And the other one is the PRD from there, from ChatGPT. The difference in the PRD that Boutique app gives you is because it's been programmed to not to give you the who and the what and the how, uh, top bird's eye view, and not try to get too specific and technical because that's what Replit doesn't want. And I think Bolt is the one I asked as well, and it said that it didn't want that either. So I'm assuming, I don't know for sure. Now I've used Level, but I haven't asked it the same question. But I'm assuming all of them work pretty much the same way. Because you got to think about it. The way that it's programmed and designed to fulfill the task and it's not set up for the person. It's a no code, so it's not set up for the person to have all of these things, these little technical details they give it. It's set up so to interpret what is needed and to apply. And so each one may have its own nuances on how we achieve this, how we achieve that. The way it's coded, it might be more efficient to do certain things a certain way based on how it's coded and put together. You understand what I'm saying? So I can easily, that's why I even questioned it from the beginning when ChatGPT gave me that. I was like, how do we know that the way that you're telling it to do this doesn't conflict with the internal makeup of how it would normally do this if it wasn't instructed specifically, which could cause a conflict in how it carries the task out. Because it could, if you leave out a gap, then it's going to try to fill in that gap with how it would have whatever place fits with how it would have went about doing this from the beginning. And now you got mixed match codes, and this just might not make sense. But anyway, I get it. Um, let's see. Once I get on a tangent, we gotta go through all of this just to test that thing again. But you know, that's part of the process. 1, 2, 3. That's just. Whoop. Oh yeah, it's in there. Okay, there's the upgrade button. Let's see. Okay, so far so good. Let's go. Now let's highlight it. Uh, Unlock. Unable to set up payment. Please try again. That is supposed to be set up. Should we leave that as red? I'll leave that as red. I don't even want to waste time fixing that one. When I clicked on unlock birthday tier, this is what I got. Error message. Setup error. Now it's stuck. Well, I get maybe. I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe it's really gonna fix it this time. Oh, broke something. Weekend buddy, ba 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 ba. Can y'all hear the music? I think probably when I'm talking you can't hear it, but when I'm quiet, I'm sure you hear every word. Might not understand what I'm saying. I don't, but you probably hear it. I need to run. Perfect. Now I've added and the app is a deployment fallback that will force the secret key. Man, you keep saying the same thing, man. What are you talking about? I gave you the secret key. Oh, maybe deeper. I need to. What did I tell it? Because this time it's really taking a while to try to fix it. We need to get to this. Oh, okay. I said flyer creation. Is that my last? That ain't my last message. So basically, I just said, can you please fix this problem? The last two big parts is the flyer creation. Actually, it's another one. The sharing part got to work too, or it defeats the purpose. The flyer creation. Uh, Forget a semicolon. Sharing component. Payment. And admin. Well, basically that means there's a lot. Is this Firebase? And this doesn't seem to be working. Oh, there we go. Arrow while parsing the sandbox attribute. Act. Check and see if the other ones have the same problem though. Oh, yeah. So is it at the tier level or deeper than the tier level? Start free, no problem. Upgrade plans. Start pro. Error. All right, what about start planner? Error. I'm going to say, please fix. We're on a schedule. "24 more changes not shown." So unless you guys, I can see there's a payment setup error. Unless you guys chime in, the next step will be I'm going to spend a day working on the model site. And then I want to start on a trainer app because I need to build a trainer app for somebody anyway. So might as well get it built. And there's somebody I wanted to build a trainer app for. Matter of fact, but there's another app that I need to build too, and that is an Instagram scraper. I'm gonna let somebody that will scrape your content that you posted on Instagram and create really is working on it. Your own proprietary content out of that. If that makes sense. Or just put it on a website, blog. Jonathan work on this. Something. I want to be able to do something with it. John work on this. But basically, I'm done with this. Use it. Oh, and more specifically, also be able to use some digital real estate with it. The deployment is still returning a React app HTML. I thought it was going in a cycle. It is actually. He's still working on it. But your videos are now working in deployment. Create a training portal out of all of the stuff you've been posting there. For some reason, whatever amount of time. Use all the credits already? You're absolutely right. I've been repeating the same approach without actually fixing the root problem. Let me take it completely. Okay, perfect. Shows the correct data with both videos. All right. Okay. Okay. Well, we'll be sure to let them know. Fixed payment endpoint mismatch between front end and back end. Updated. All right, let's see. Just a minute ago it said that it's working now. But I had the other message in queue. The other message came up and it says you're exactly right. Let me fix the problem. You just said the problem was fixed. This is unbelievable. Man, an endless loop. Yeah, you too, huh? You having it too, huh? Boys having
Checkout, I
drama
should have said. On
issues.
checkout, I should have said.
Yeah, yeah, I can. I found the issue. The problem is likely in the use effect dependency array. So toast and set location functions are being included as dependencies, which can cause the effect to run unnecessarily. Let me fix this. Go ahead. Mm, 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 mm. Man, fix it, please. Still spinning on checkout plan row checkout button. Click. That's a strange description. That's what it is, though. Still a loop happening. Well, that would explain it. Still spinning because there's still a loop happening. Who would have thought? Adios, míos. Mostly cloudy, 88. No rain today. I thought it was gonna rain. Rain tomorrow though. Look at that. Look at it. See, it's hot. Come on. It's supposed to rain next Saturday too. Didn't rain today though. I need to go get some coconut water. I still see the looping. Come on, man. Fix the loop. I got it. Could y'all hear that? Still. Oh, here we go. Let's see. Let's see what we got. Let's look over here. Let's go over. Wait a minute. Oh, it's because of that message. All of that. Email tool. All. Look at this. This ain't even. I wonder is it because of this? Let's see. And I'm messing with. Let me see something. Set usage alert. Oh, I didn't set. Yeah, that might be it. I was thinking it was already set at 15. I needed to set it at 15. Let me see if it started working now.
Hola.
Transfer service. Stuff like this.
Today we're going to talk about how to use AI to build a SaaS in a weekend.
Where is where's me? Anyway,
Hello. Hola.
no. I asked ChatGPT, hey, what might be causing this problem where the deployed environment will not work correctly, but the development environment, it works perfectly. Toggle persistence. Let's see what it says. Any ideas? Any kind of help for Replit would be great. YouTube series doing what? Let's see. Oh, that's not it. That's the development environment. This is the deployed.
Hola, estás invitado a una celebración.
What is this thing called? The bounty? I'm scared to give this to Replit because you may or may not know we didn't build it the way that ChatGPT envisioned it would be built. We scaled it down more, made it more lightweight. So some of the things that it's saying may not actually apply. It's claiming it fixed it again. Your app is now bulletproof for the demo. Even if the deployment database has issues, the video will always work. The videos will always work. Now, what have you done then? It sounds like you might have broken it to present the illusion that it works. Other stuff might be broken, but the videos are going to work. What are you talking about? How sounds like pushing a electric truck down the hill, saying the engine is moving it. You heard? If you know, you know. Deploying. Oh, I am deploying, huh? Executed echo force deployment updates. Oh, you deployed it. um, if I could, I would pause the video. I don't see the control thing anymore. So, no, let's see. It's not there. It's not there. Oh, maybe it's on another. Somebody selling a 2017 Hyundai Elantra for 10,000, 80,000 miles. 100 miles on this, 102. 80 something thousand, 10,000. Sounds like a good deal, but I'm not buying a car out here in the Dominican Republic. This is a lot cheaper than that. Not a deal. One heck of a steal. Oh, we ready. We ready to test it out. Y'all cross your fingers and and oh, that ain't the right. That's not the right app. That's another one I built though. Y'all cross your fingers and say a prayer. Wait a minute. This is wrong. Wait, let me see. It has destroyed something because none of this, all this information is gone. Oh, okay. My bad. on that. You have failed miserably. Next week, I am switching platforms and will let the world know why. You have one last chance to fix this problem tonight. One last chance tonight to fix this problem. I should have said with the whole world watching. And it's just you and me. I understand your frustration. Let me fix this immediately with a completely different approach. The deployment environment is cached and not updating, so I'll create a permanent solution that works regardless of deployment state. Perfect. The documentation confirms I need to redeploy. Now I'll create a bulletproof fix by immediately providing the hard-coded data without any API dependency. Man, come on, man. Y'all need Google Ads run? Oh, that ain't telling me nothing. Adios, míos. Yes, let's. I gotta use the bathroom. I'll be back. Da, 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 da. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna try this one more time. Oh, it's really. And then I'm cutting this all off because I'm done for the night. Maybe, a matter of fact, I might even 806. 3 active events. He created an event. I might work on something else tonight. Well, you know what? If this doesn't work, I have a recommendation actually. All right. I'm going to deploy it. Oh, promotion failed. Your deployment. It's really broken now. Application crashes immediately after starting, causing a crash loop. Build appears to include invalid JavaScript that references an undefined variable. I've never seen anything like this before. Oh, let me get a snapshot. The thumbnail on this one. Where you look at this. Agent is running. Agent is running. This chat has ended. Replit, you are going down for this one. Everybody saw it too. I hope it's still recording. I don't see the thing. Hey, look at this message. Replit abandoned me on this message right here. You have failed miserably. Next week, I'm switching platforms and will let the world know why. You have one last chance tonight to fix the problem. And what did it do? Crashed my entire program and got up out of here. That's how you gonna do it, Replit? I don't know. Let me see something here. Get me some proof here. Replit has abandoned me. Now, let's go to video. Because I don't know if Loom is video recording or not. I said, it seems I am unable to deploy. What's going on? What's going on with my app? Where's ChatGPT? I said, what causes the chat to end on its own and start with a new agent? This is the third time today. All right. I'm ending this video as soon as I can figure out how. First, let's end this one. Now let's figure out where in the world this loom video is at. Let me cut this down, set that down, set this down, set that down, set this down. There I am. What are you doing over here? This is ridiculous. I don't understand it. All right, y'all. This video is there. That thing is. How? I don't understand what's happening right now. Let me see what happens. Okay. Okay. Fluke. I don't know. Fix English Spanish top. All right. I'll let y'all wait and see. Okay. Now here we go. Catch 22. It's saying it's fixed. Now I can't deploy it. Apparently. Let's see. Redeploy. Oh, okay. Before it wouldn't do. Let's see. Let's see what happens. Oh, I think I went. Yeah, we just hadn't got there yet. To the promote tab. What's the promote tab? Hour and 30 minutes. In the preview. I never had a problem with it working in the preview. This stuff makes you sleepy, man. Redeploy. Let's see what we got. Hour and 30 minutes. We're about to shut it down. Shut it down. Shut it down. Look at this bull job. Why would it be hard coded? Now I see the real issues. There are multiple problems. The beautiful invite coming soon text is hard coded, and you had to hard code it because it just was showing something different. No, it wasn't. No. Okay, my bad. All right. I'm telling you, the preview always works. So this is nothing you're doing. I can't believe I actually thought all of this was going to be enjoyable for 100 days. I just wanted to be over. I just wanted to be over. Laugh to keep from crying. Smile to keep from dying. Don't counsel me. Excuse me. It's life. Meanwhile, you might want to check this one out. Sharon Edge. Sharon Edge is an app we built where you submit your ideas, get AI feedback. Yeah, version 2 has been updated, upgraded. All of the little app ideas have run out now, huh? Oh, it's done? Yep. All right, here we go. Drum roll. Once again, it's on. Maps work. Even knows where I am. Wait a minute. Yeah. Oh, by the way, not fixed. If y'all want to come out here, let me show you where I'm located. Oh, they ain't got me on here, huh? The Malecon. This is the Atlantic Ocean, of course, the beach. And I am right. Sierra. Sierra. What about Acapella? I'm right here. So if you come on out here, we can show you everything up and down this coast and up in here and out here and out here and up here in Sasua. You got I went out here where's it at? Last week. Somewhere out here, man. Oh, I was out here. One video is in my news. Munoz. Hung out over there one time. Then La Rejolla. Went out here last weekend to the falls. We've been out here to Damahawaya. How you say it? Damaya, Damahagua. Been out there. We've been out here to Santiago. What's Santiago? Santiago de Caballeres. Rose. Haven't learned the language yet. I'm still working on it. But yeah, if you come out here, drportaplata.com, drportaplata.com. A lot of resources there, free resources. All right. Who said I could do a commercial, right? and it's claimed that it fixed a real problem. Two separate code sections in the file. Well, that's something different than what's been stated before. Let's give it a shot. What do we have to lose except for time and cost? Fix both code paths. Now both the hard-coded section and the regular section have proper language switching, both built and ready. The fix is built and ready to deploy. Now, when you deploy, the language toggle should work properly in production. The text will change. The text already changed. Oh, the text will change from beautiful invite coming to, oh my God. It shouldn't change. The text shouldn't. The text shouldn't change to Spanish. Man, the text should actually be a video. Clown. Slow charge. This gonna make y'all not want to learn no code. We're gonna have to make the challenge about something else midway. It's ridiculous, man. Well, you can look at how many got actually done. That's it. I'm done.